MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this three-game series between the Arrows and the Thunder. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Bruce Cartwright, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today. Now at the plate, Alton Kramer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. From the stretch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over the last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Count now a ball and a strike. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Devin Myers. 0-1 the count. One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, that's always tough. He was a strike away from striking out 2 in a row, but he got a little careless and caught too much of the plate there. It gets ripped for a 1-out extra base hit, and he's got some work to do now to get out of this one.
Now batting, Chet Tierney. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. To second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1 home. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm. The 2-1 home.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
The 2-2 pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Into the box now, Muhammad Butts. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count 0-2.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. The 1-2. Fouled off. And that misses, 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Arrows lead it 1-0. Josh Hansen, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer into this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, end up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Stepping up now, Brian Cannon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2. You can certainly tell at bats like this one, frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Settling in now, Saul Clifton, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average. Without a doubt, the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's just out.
Here's the 1-0, and there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Cannon leads off second with nobody out.
Oh.
2-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He's outside for a ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Now at the plate, Scott Franchise. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here.
And he's the best in that category on this ball club, guys. He's the guy they look to bring him home.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's inside.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this is a base hit as the run will come in to score. And they get that run back here in the first.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Mike Hayes.
Stepping in, Mike Hayes entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Set. Here's the 0-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
First and second here with nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw won't be in time as he reaches at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch when there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Adrian Esparza, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
That's wide, 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in to run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Michael Lopez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
At the plate, Hal Hale. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
A 1-0 delivery. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Butts is right there, one down. Striding in, Edwin Miles, who represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. He's set and the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
4 runs here in this half inning. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
This one's flared toward left center. Nunez onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Oh, what a crazy AB right there, D-Ro. Takes 2 pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 1 inning in the books here. Tennessee is out in front here, 4-1. Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Caleb Grabo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
0-1, no strike.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That's 7. The left fielder, Bull Jr.
At the plate, Bull Jr. hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
1-0 count. Here it is. and missed. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Robinson Schwabenland, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Schwabenland has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Henson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Brian Cannon. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder,
In now, Saul Worthing, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here it comes. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Here's a high pop-up. Grabo over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in now, Scott Franchise. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Junior is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Alton Kramer, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And he's taken strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Devin Myers. No balls and the strike to count. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Chet Tierney, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Hayes. First offering on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Esparza. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Esparza stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Mohammed Butts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 2-0. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. To To the plate now, Caleb Grabo, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Eddie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1-1. Taken, strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And this is fouled at the plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And another foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
At the plate, Bo Jr. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Standing in, Robinson Schwaben. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Two and 2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Will Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Will Hernandez.
They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Takes off inside and gets away. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alton Kramer has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard on the ground to short. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Thunder are out in front here, 4-2. Jerry Conway enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Jerry Conway.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Hal Hale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Conway, a California-born ball player, is a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Edwin Miles. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Tierney is there, 2 down.
The pitcher, number 50, Bruce Cartwright.
Andrew Arellano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Arellano.
Fouled away. 281 the average entering play. 8 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Brett Sanders will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Brett Sanders.
Now at the plate, Devin Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now back, right fielder. Tierney.
Digging in, Chet Tierney. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hayes is under it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 11. Mohamed. What?
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mohamed Butts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And that misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Cannon.
The second baseman, Brian Cannon.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Now in the box, Saul Worthing. First offering on its way. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
So stepping in, Scott Franchise. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Wind up the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tennessee is out in front 4-2. Stepping in, Antonio Nunez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Franchise is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So digging in now, Caleb Grabo. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So now to the plate, Bull Jr. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Hayes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. He is looked at for the first strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And a diving effort, but the ball kicks off the right fielder's glove.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Adrian Esparza standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Michael Lopez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now. Hal Hale waits on deck. Runners on first with one down. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping into the box, Hal Hale. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, throw to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Robinson Schwaben.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
The pitcher,
Byron Kane will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Ball 1. Windup and a 1-0 pitch. Ball and a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
That's taken up and in for ball 2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get fouled. stays alive, still 2-2. Here's the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Alton Kramer. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Robert Olson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another chance. Edwin Miles, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Milton Otto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Milton Otto.
And a ball, 1-0. Now here it comes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Hannon. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. It's 1-2. had misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Grabo shading to his right, and that retires the side. Ryan Greenberg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Greenberg. Leading off for Mexico City.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. At the plate, Chet Tierney.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Hannon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Muhammad Butts quickly down to the final 4 outs here tonight. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Greenberg is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Hansen is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. Striding into the box, Saul Worthing. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
The batter, the right fielder, Scott Franchise.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Franchise. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Another try at 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Hayes. the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Antonio Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready now, Caleb Grabo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Caleb Grabo retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Bo Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Thunder have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
4-2 the final score tonight. Tennessee win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Brett Sanders earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Josh Hansen worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Ryan Greenberg works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
3 hits, 1 error.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Blazers and the Cobras. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Billy Gore gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Richardson. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now, and this guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Minton is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Leon Richardson.
Standing in, Leon Richardson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Digging in, Mad Dog Jackson. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First offering on its way.
No, that's outside.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Slider whiff gun for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Drew Land will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now at the plate, Greg English. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting second, the catcher, Brad Benton.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Benton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock to him.
Into the box, David Laffey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Benton stands at first with 1 out. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Manny Minton.
The right fielder.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 14 homers and 42 runs batted in. Now here's the pitch. 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So now to the plate, Kevin Nagy, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-0. Hit well on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Colt Snow. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Minton has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
That is fair. The left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
Into the box now, Nori Dizzy, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
That is good. Detective, number 18.
Digging in, Brock Sanders. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. On the season, Sanders comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Richard Wise. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Two and 0 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. So striding forward now, Glenn Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Jason McIntosh, as he'll take a look at ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit out towards second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box, Lucius Rojas. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
The third baseman.
In now, Zach Zimmer, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. English is there, one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Drew Land.
The pitcher, Drew Land, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on first with one down. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the belt, the pitch. Richardson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Two balls and no strikes. Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the pitcher, Billy Gore.
The pitcher, Billy Gore.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now back, second baseman, Greg English.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg English. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Lane 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 2. This will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Brad Benton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Leon Richardson.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Riding in once again, Mad Dog Jackson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Into the box, Colt Snow, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. And that misses 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Runner at second here with one man out. Pops this one up. Laffey has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
So coming to the plate, Nori Dizzy. From the stretch.
No, that's the ball.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Number 18.
At the plate, Brock Sanders, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sanders has a track record of power hitting at the major league level, over 250 career home runs. Behind 0-2 now. Sanders is an imposing 6'6" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. Is usually found patrolling the outfield, but he can also get behind the plate, and that's exactly what he's doing in this one.
Yeah, and this, I'll tell you what. You want to have a job in the big leagues for the next 15, 20 years? Be versatile and have the ability to catch.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, David Laffey.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Minton. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kevin Nagy.
So striding in, Kevin Nagy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box now, Richard Wise. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Lucius Rojas.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Zach Zimmer.
Now batting, Zach Zimmer. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Still even at 2-2. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Wise is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Drew Land.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Land. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. And now he's got a 3-ball count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Into the box now, Glenn Suarez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And now a pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Jason McIntosh. Here's the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he misses, 2-1. The pitch. Fouled off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
Now back, the pitcher, Billy Gore.
So here now's the pitcher, Billy Gore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Digging in once again, Richardson. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Leon Richardson.
Ready once again, Leon Richardson. First pitch coming, here it is. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
Ball one. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1-2, here it comes.
Ball, no. No.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jeremy Kilpatrick enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Mad Dog Jackson will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Nagy is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the second baseman. No.
Ready for another shot now. Colt Snow, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Count is 1-2 now. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. At the plate now, Nori Dizzy, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. Mississippi leads it 2-1. Now at the plate, Greg English.
Leading off for Mississippi, the second baseman, Greg English.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. Chopped toward the second baseman. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Brad Benton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and there are 2 away now. David Laffey will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And the pitch.
Ball.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. At the plate, Brock Sanders. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Count even now at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Gunter comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching. Number 1-7.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lucius Rojas is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Minton is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in, Zach Zimmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bob Melvin's going to make his way out for a conference at home plate, and it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Richie Engel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jake Madison will also come on now. Now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Jonathan Adkins is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Striding in, Kevin Nagy. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richardson is there to put it away for out number 1. At the Christian will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Richardson is there, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Glenn Suarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball.
2 out with the man at first. Bullet back up the middle. Richardson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Buford Christian is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. In now, Jake Madison, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Dig. Michael Jordan gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. He's set and the pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. Leon Richardson down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Michael Robinson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Cobras. The third base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Dizzy comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Mark Lacey will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Softly hit to short. Barehanded at his knees. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg English. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ed Robinson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Colt Snow. And this is going to find Triples Alley out here in right center for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brock Sanders becomes the first out of the inning. Chopped down the third baseline. Throw on to first, two gone. Now at the plate, Zach Zimmer. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
A pause, and the 0-2 fouled off. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and two strikes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a little self-preservation. Luis Sanchez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it'll be the catcher, Brad Benton.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Richardson is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Now back, first baseman.
Digging in, David Laffey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, one out, down one in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting at the scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Jonathan Atkins checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And hold everything, folks, as this is going to tie the ball game.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Kevin Nagy, and this one is wide for ball one. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Yeah, that ninth inning shows the highs and lows of this crazy game of baseball. They lose the lead in the top half, and there are some somber faces in the dugout, no doubt. Then they rally in the bottom half of the inning, and those somber faces are in the other dugout. That was quite a roller coaster ride.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Mississippi came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ed Robinson.